hopefully everything is working. I think I say that nearly every time. Wrecking Yard is an absurdly tall, giant level. Alright, well, I'm going to try to crash my way through the rest of Wrecking Yard as much as possible so that next week I won't have to start with Gentry-Eye troubles. Rather than starting here, let's go back to the one that I left behind earlier. I'll leave this one. And I'm just going to see what the H&S has to say about this room. So this is this one. Looks like there is a thread for it. I hadn't considered making the Gentry-Eye go to the right. Maybe that will do something useful. Because I've always had it going to the left at the beginning. Doesn't particularly help matters. So. I guess if I shove the Gentry-Eye as far west as possible, then after straightening I can get some extra southwardness out of it. I don't feel like this really helps that much. Yeah, that can't work. There? Really? There's no way that can work. Because it'll just straighten to where you can't move. Yeah, I don't see how that could possibly help. Like, as soon as I'm able to move south so that the Gentry-Eye is out of my way, then it becomes impossible to go north because its chain isn't working. 18, 13, 12. This is 18. If I do that, then I'm stuck with the mimic here. And if I go to 13, There is no way that works. That is impossible to make work. I guess this is my idea. No, because I have to... I can't be up here. I have to be down here because this thing moving to place the decoy. And then it's impossible to get in there before it straightens the chain into the Mimic's path. I don't believe that set of coordinates works. I don't know, what's in the H&S doesn't look any different from what I've already been trying to do. How's that supposed to help? That can't help. It has to go to the right. That's still no go. This room is absurd. Like, I literally have a list of coordinates that supposedly works, and I still can't make it work. It's impossible to go far enough north here. Like, it's literally impossible to go far enough north for this to work. There. Now somehow going to the left is supposed to be helpful? I don't think so. Only going to the right could possibly help here. This is impossible. There should be a fourth decoy. Why was this made with too few decoys? This This is ridiculous. I literally have an entire thread that's supposed to include the solution to this room, and it's still impossible to solve. Like, how? Maybe this one is less terrible. What's the idea here? This plate closes that door. Okay. These do something. Sure. I have no idea. I'm supposed to somehow press all of these simultaneously? This room, it's maybe. I don't know if it's possible to achieve the this room once, but I want to know what it is. That might be it. And it is not possible to reach this eye. At all. Don't worry. This is expecting. That has to be it. Because you have to have that down to do anything else. But it is objectively impossible to actually get either of these while going in the direction you require. There isn't even a thread for this room. How is there not a thread for this room? Is this... Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do for that, I guess. How am I supposed to open that door? Guess that's it. Alright, but there's obviously a room to the east, which didn't show up on the map. Don't know why. Oh, this is a secret room. Oh boy. Oh, I have to clean this up too. Have to somehow make it repeatedly toggle this plate. I have no idea how to actually do that. Guess I'll take a wild guess. I don't see any way to do it on either of the other directions though. Considering the placement of the door, it's not really possible. I should just make it really long and hope I can take it games into the games. Now the door and the plate. Let's see how else this is meant to be doable. Aside from some insane Tango-based solution. This doesn't seem to work in the slightest, so I don't know what's supposed to work. What magical thing am I supposed to infer about this that's going to make it work? Is there a good reason why the room couldn't have just been the south part instead of all of this other nonsense where it's just impossible for it to work? Really, is there? level one singular time. That's it. Alright, well, there is no thread for this room for some reason, so I guess I'll make one. Maybe someone will reply to that, and I won't have to come back to this terrible secret room. I guess we'll see. Alright, what is this room? I guess I need to do this first. Sure. Okay, so it won't straighten what it's blocked by is a force. I guess. And what about this part? There are no force arrows here to block the gentry either. I can't help but notice. Okay. What? Guess I am supposed to put it out. No. Why? Why? Why and what? What and how? Like, literally the only thing this room shows me is that a gentry won't straighten if it's bonking against a force arrow. As far as I can tell. I guess it's showing that it won't straighten if it has a bunch of extra slack or something. In which case, I have absolutely no idea how that's supposed to be useful here, since I am absolutely 100% forced to have a bunch of slack here in this room. Because the gentry eye is way too long. And this pressure plate means that I can't just cut off part of it. Like, basically all of it has to come out. Also, because it has to be on this plate, basically all of it has to come out. Like, I have absolutely no choice about its shape. It has to come out like that. Oh, okay, this time it worked. Sure, whatever. What does this room even want? It apparently expects me to know psychically exactly what length it expects, which I have absolutely no idea. I'll just guess a random length and see if it helps. Maybe this long is good. Alright, let's see if this length is okay. Because I have absolutely no idea what to help. I guess this is too short. I don't know. I guess that's too short. I have no idea what to do. Just make up a random other one. It's just like, here's an arbitrary gentry eye to push around. Have fun taking a wild guess as to exactly what shape it's supposed to have. feel like maybe this could have worked in this hole if the only required rooms were the central column, and if there were 0 secret rooms and everything else was just directly and purely optional. Like, not secret room optional, not challenge optional, just actually completely and totally optional. This just is not a pleasant thing in general. Just shove this gentry eye around and take a wild guess and see whether or not it just so happens to be the shape we were thinking of when we built this room. Like, somehow this is supposed to magically not straighten. I have tried everything I can to make it do that without also coming off this plate, and it's not working. And if I try to pull more of it out, then it just pulls off of the plate. But apparently this isn't enough of it. And I still don't even know whether I have the right size of chain for the second part of the room, which presumably was computed to require exactly one specific length and nothing else will work. Like, how am I even supposed to make more of it come out? Biggest problem with this is, like, I could leave this area and come back, but then this would become a place that I have to come back to. I really do not want to come back here ever again. So this becomes a roadblock that's necessary to clear before I can play any of the rest of the better levels or rooms of the entire board. Because I know there's a secret room behind beating this, and there's the secret room in this level that I haven't beaten. Both of which absolutely require that I clear that at some point for mastery. So I need to do this, like, now, so that I don't have to do it later. By the way, this room doesn't have an HNS thread at all. Alright, I'm posting a thread for this one too. Don't know what else to do. Moving on. I'm gonna leave behind a trail of cleared rooms or hit threads, one or the other. Trail. What's this? Sure. So this is set up the trapdoors in some particular way. Yes, then. What about this entire setup made it necessary for this door to exist, to be closed by that? I don't know. If I open it coming this way, then I suppose it's that. Huh? Wait. That can't be right. The whole concept of the room is supposed to be that after I press this, it does something. But so it's supposed to be on this and not on that. And then it's supposed to get off of this and onto that. Somehow. How is that supposed to be arrangeable? I guess that makes sense, but like... it's gonna pull this way, it's never going to pull north. It doesn't make any sense. Does this have to be? Just to start out. Yeah. Good, great, okay. I like that. That seems like the kind of thing that should never be necessary to solve a room. Starting to get somewhere, maybe. Oh. Cool. Great. That's not really good anymore. have to push the south one without pushing the north one. And then somehow it's supposed to push the north one without pushing the south one. That would be better. Maybe. Just, why? 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 See any way to keep it from doing exactly that thing right there. I can see absolutely no way to arrange the trapdoors that would keep it from doing that, but still make it eventually press the plate. There's no way for that to work ever. It's too long. It's too long, so there's no way to ever make it straight. Pull out a little farther, but it can't straighten. Nope, can't figure that one out. What? Actually, what? This isn't even the puzzle part of the room. This is supposed to be a demonstration of a new thing. I have absolutely no clue what. Like how. What? Like the only thing I could do with the mirror that would influence anything in this room would be to place it on that plate. And that does absolutely nothing. Right? I guess I can push it into the shallow water, and that also does absolutely nothing. Is this the wrong part of the room to start with? What? That makes absolutely no sense. That makes 0 sense whatsoever. How does... If it... Like it... What? It can't... That should not happen. That should not be a thing. How does the presence of a random mirror that... Like, it should try to move that way either way. How does the presence of a mirror magically cause it to start straightening? That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. There is no sensibility behind that. It should not work like that. Like, there's unintuitive, and then there's just wrong. And that is wrong. At least there aren't any side rings testing one's expert knowledge of this arcane nonsense. I guess I'll just place the mirror in random locations and hope one of them works. I don't really know what else to do here. Like, there's a goblin, which seems like it's not relevant in the slightest. Is there a threat for this room? There is a threat for this room. You don't think maybe you could have had a section with 2 mirrors instead of a section with a mirror and a goblin? When still teaching this arcane nonsense? I mean, I get that the goblin and the mirror are supposed to both be there, and I'm supposed to be east of the Gentry Eye, but I don't see any way to actually create that situation that's useful. I found a way to create that situation that isn't useful, which is real great. Okay. I guess that's fine. What's my goal here? Off of those two. It's still on those two. Get off of those two. Wait. What is this? Why would I want that? I guess that's to bring the goblin later. Let's see what else I can do. Alright, so first I need this mirror. Somewhere that is not directly in my way. Going to get the goblin. There we go. There's not really anywhere to put it though. Guess that might work. Yeah, okay, it'll stay there. Okay, so first, I'm supposed to get off of those plates. Somehow. I had my connection drop, but all I did was have the Gentry Eye do what it does here. Guess now I need to block it from continuing to do that. Sure. With that, I'm able to bring the goblin, which is supposed to help somehow. I do not know how. It doesn't help when it won't stay where I put it. I'm not supposed to bring the goblin. still no way to get it off with that plate, though. Off of this plate just fine. That one is impossible. Get it off. Oh, now it works. Okay. Fine. I'll accept a victory even if I don't really understand it. That's fine. Moving on. This maybe is a little too long. This is trying to serve, it's maybe a little too long. I don't know what this room is trying to say. I don't feel like anything new happened in this first part. I pushed a button, Ginger Eye gets pinned, its chain straightens. That's what always happens. There's nothing new here. I'm supposed to do the magic trick with the mirror again. Well, guess where to put the mirror. Now take a wild guess where to put the two roaches for it to respond. Up there. Wait, let me just... Why won't it move, actually? Oh, it's on a force error that you can't see. That's really transparent. Clear conveyance. And I guess you should expect that it can't move, but it looks like it's not trapped, so that's not really all that clear. No hits for this room. Great. Guess I should just try random combinations of roach locations until one of them works. There's only so many places they could be that might have an influence. get it to respond whatsoever. There's really only so many places they can be, and I've tried basically all of them that make any sense. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Clearly, this is supposed to be an extension of the previous room. There you do the magical thing that causes the Gentrii chain to move when it otherwise won't move. That has something to do with placing an obstruction on a diagonal. But no matter where I place these two obstructions on the diagonal, it doesn't do anything. It never moves. I can't see how this is supposed to ever work. If you were gonna make a floor pattern to give the player something resembling a hint, why couldn't it be over in the hard part of the room? Instead of just being like, whoa, this is where the Gentrii were at first, in the first part. Like, you couldn't suggest where one of these roaches should be? Or anything? It was necessary to make the player psychically guess where supposed to go. Psychically is a bit much, but I'm absolutely not seeing any way to solve this other than guessing. Where are the roaches supposed to go? How am I supposed to tell where they're supposed to go? What even is supposed to happen? Like, is this really the intended experience? For the player to just stumble around blindly forever until the roaches just happen to be in the right places and then the Gentry Eye snaps into place or whatever it is it's supposed to do? Like, even solving this room is not going to make this feel like a puzzle. This just feels like, why don't you randomly guess a bunch of positions until one of them happens to work? That's basically it. Does them being roaches even add anything to this that it being a pair of mirrors wouldn't have? Aside from it being more tedious to guess. Oh. As predicted. I stumbled into the quote-unquote correct positions and it snapped into place, and I have absolutely no idea why. Cool. What is this? You press this, but you don't. This is a fire trap. Half presses this, and then the roach closes that door and then goes and dies. I guess. Also just randomly is a snake in this room too, by the way, because we don't have enough horrible elements in this room. Otherwise, there's a pool of shallow water over here that seems irrelevant, probably. I don't understand what even is supposed to be in this room. So I have to go here, which means the only person who can press this is Half. But there is absolutely no way that Half would ever have this button on his path to this orb. That is not possible. Never mind the fact that there is no way to free Half from this cage in the first place. Like, isn't this supposed to be about diagonal obstacles or something? There's not even anything in this room that I can use as an obstacle to block the gentry eye and make it re-straight. Like, there isn't anything in this room I can use for that. Congratulations, that did nothing. Like, what part of this room am I even supposed to have any kind of influence whatsoever over? What part of this room am I supposed to be capable of doing anything in? What?
Hurry. Going as fast as I can.
Okay. So this is supposed to be opened in order for roaches to be on it. That's why this hot tile is here, I guess. Sure.
Going.
I don't see how the snake is ever supposed to die here.
Got it.
guess I should try every single possible timing of the snake until something works. So that timing was wrong. Wait an additional turn. The shallow water. That timing was wrong. Wait another turn in the shallow water. That timing was wrong. Wait another turn in the shallow water. I guess that timing was halfway right. Still not possible to prevent the bottom part from closing the fire trap. But Calf literally can't get out before the first roach is spawned. And if Calf can't leave until this happens. Until something happens. I guess Health can do exactly that one turn. Then that doesn't matter because there is no way for him to get all the way over there quickly enough. Except this time. No how this happens. Yes, how this happens. Why? How? What is the difference? What? How? What? I have absolutely no clue what is even supposed to be going on with that. So here there is supposed to be there's supposed to be a straight path so that the rock golem can go directly east through the entire straight path and then push this plate to let me out after I open the way for the rock golem. I know what I'm supposed to be trying to do. It's more than I could say for the previous one. roach can't even get out to help me unless I do some magic here, I guess. Why is this a multi-press if the only thing it does is close that door and open that one? If it's going the wrong way, it has to go east, not west. The only way for the roach to have a way out is if this is all the way to the east. If this chain goes eastward, then the roach could get out. Otherwise, it's impossible for the roach to get out. I guess the chain could go south instead. Somehow. I don't really see any way to make it go south, though. Checking the form again. I don't see anything useful in the form. Talking about the southern gentry hive, which doesn't matter when I can't do anything with the north ones. Okay. What's my goal supposed to be here? Okay, stay on that one. Get off those. Part's supposed to be about. The goal here is what? Start off of these and then go on these? How is that supposed to be possible? Guess I should just... Hopefully there's no obvious issues. I don't really know how I'm supposed to do this when I only have access to one obstacle. And there are two things that I'm supposed to have it not touch and then go touch. I kinda need two obstacles for it to do that. Maybe somehow this will work. Probably not. Cool. I don't know how this is supposed to work either. Does anyone have a solution puzzle? Does anyone have a solution posted for this room? They do not. I'm supposed to take some kind of wild guess about exactly where to put the mirror and where to put the entire body of this Gentry eye. And I have absolutely no clue how I'm supposed to determine that. I do not have any kind of intuition for how any of this is supposed to work to where I could ever possibly work out a way to make this do exactly what it's supposed to do. Now its chain isn't on the door, so closing the door won't do anything now. So that was completely futile and pointless. thought at least I could finish the main column and not have to come back to that next time, but I guess not. This room is also just impossible to figure out because of this part that just asks you to make up an arbitrary shape in an arbitrary mirror location that's supposed to achieve a particular goal, and there's literally no way for me to compute any of that. Well, guess at what any of that is supposed to be. Alright, well, I think I'll just give up for now. I've at least seen every room in the level at least, I think. Assuming that there is not one. Yeah, there's not a serious puzzle to the north of here, so I have seen every room, and I've posted a thread about those for which a thread doesn't already exist. But that's about it. Alright, well, maybe next time it will go a little bit better. I can just get solutions for the remaining rooms and get out of this terrible level. If you're watching this now or in post, thank you. And happy Halloween.